Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube channel for the pilot episode, the first ever edition of the Premier League podcast, Yardman edition. So you lot already know that this show is going to be one of them ones. Like, even when I was talking to both man them before the show, we was cracking up already, and I'm going to introduce them both in a second. But like I said, Premier League podcast Yardman edition, so we will be recapping the Saturday games going forward in the Premier League and previewing the Sunday games, of course answering questions in typical Sarcasm City TV fashion. As always, make sure you run up the likes though, hit the like button on the video, make sure you do that, make sure you share this across all of the socials and subscribe to the channel. Sarcasm City TV is rolled to 10k. Now let me introduce, you know what I'm saying, both my co-hosts. First co-host we'll go to you know what, both very, you know what I'm saying, colorful personalities, I would say, you know what I'm saying. First and foremost, I gotta start there, but with the first one, as soon the first co-host start introduce, you know what I'm saying, from when he called in, I was like, oh yeah, this guy's got it. Like, he a star 100. Yeah, he supports the ops, but minus that, you know what I'm saying, the way he be delivering shit is only in typical Yardman fashion. You feel me? Very knowledgeable as well. Like, don't get that mistaken as well, but the delivery be hilarious with it. So you got to introduce, you know what I'm saying, you lot have loved our debates on fan calling shows before. My like Lex is in the building. Yes, Lex, what you telling me?
Oh, go on.
What you saying? What you saying? You blessed?
Yeah, man. This I like when them unveil Christina, when Christy just move with United.
It's only right. It's only right, man. It's only right, man. They got introduced correctly. So obviously, one of the latest additions to the Sarcasm City TV roster, people. Like we say, more here we goes than Liverpool, Manchester United, Arsenal, Chelsea had in January. We're gonna keep adding, but obviously the second co-host of this show, I call him the people. The people always call for him on fan calling shows. Anytime he's on a fan calling show, people are like, I'm there. Is he calling in? And again, supports the same team as me, Manchester United, in the building. And it's only right that this guy has a platform, because I think he's a star, genuinely. And he's going to go clear. Man like Kaneki is in the building. Yes, Kaneki, what are you telling me?
You know, you got to unveil man like how Liverpool unveiled Van Dijk when they signed him, you know, man pulling up, be like, man, I be seeing all them mistakes. Not anymore, you know. Got to pull up clean.
It's only right, man. It's only right. So we got Lex in the building. We got Kaneki in the building, people. Yeah, go on, Lex. Go on.
Yo, which man that have the rooster in the background, dog?
You know, ain't no roosters in Manchester. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Manchester a rooster in the background. Yo, what going?
It's not me. No, that way a fact is not me.
You know that well. I ain't got there ain't no roosters in Manchester.
We must hear it again, you know. Watch. We must hear it again. One or another culprit becoming one of me.
But big up to Jesse in the cut, says Wagwan Bredgens on this Yardman podcast. Big up to you, Jesse. Big up Eli as well, says big up the Flawless in the chat every single time at work. But you always know I'll be here listening to my brethren. Salute to you, Eli. Big up to De Niro as well. Big up to you, Kingsman, Barrio Malatelli as well. Obviously the young G Nero.
Mario Malatelli.
Yeah, hilarious. That's a hilarious thing. Big up to Nero. Says gas for the show. Well, go on, my people. Then big up to you, Nero, every single time as well. Yardman Genio in the building, says Mandem as well. So yeah, people, like I said, what we will be doing is just recapping every single game that's gone on in the Premier League whilst answering your questions and of course previewing Sunday games as well. If you lot got any other questions outside of the Premier League, feel free to ask. Of course, if you super chat, we will get to it as well. But we'll go to you, Lex, since your team won today, top of the league. What game do you want to start with? Where do you want to go first in regards to what we talk about?
Yo, seriously, still that game today. We can talk about the Liverpool game.
You want to go Liverpool? Yeah, come go Liverpool game.
We can talk about the Liverpool game. It is a bit strange, yo. We kind of look a bit weird against Burnley, yo. Not gonna lie. We have some defensive frailties that I just don't seem to understand, because we have been pretty consistent all season, and then all of a sudden these man just, it's like them adopt the bozo gene. It's like when them play against Arsenal the other day, them just take it from what do you call him? What the centre back name?
You talking about Saliba?
Gabriel.
No, the other
Gabriel.
one, fully
Well,
bald.
Saliba.
Gabriel.
Yeah,
Saliba was the one who made the mistake against you lot. So
Yeah,
that's why I thought you were talking about
but
Saliba.
Gabriel have the full on bozo gene, bro. Like him have that. You get me? It's
I
just
was saying
weird.
half.
But all right. So all right.
You meant that.
So we'll have Kwanzaa, we'll have Endo, we'll have these man. But it's like at points in the game, them don't understand how to cover for each other. And that caused two of the chances that my man from the Burnley
Fafana
player. As a matter of fact, the criminality of Burnley to not give company at least a decent baller to use is crazy. Because how this man's still surviving in the league with them ballers is insane. Because
Well, they ain't surviving there, but they're about to get relegated. Ain't they 19?
Them go right back down. Them not have no business in the Premier blood. None.
Them get relegated. Yeah, 100%.
Fam.
You get me? But it kind of worrying, not from an Arsenal perspective, because obviously we know Arsenal ain't doing shit. But it's more of a City perspective because bro, City looked crazy today. That the Haaland De Bruyne link up is back, which we pretty much haven't seen all year. Facts. And it's just in time for the final leg of the season because it's February now, so it's like what 3 months left.
This is what Manchester City does though. Like they always do this. Like from October to December, they start to tire out, peter out. You know, everybody's like, "Oh, City don't got it anymore. They're losing the fire." And then January comes, they have middle fingers held high, just going 18 games unbeaten. You know, and you're here suffering, and then you start to suffer. It always happens. It always happens.
Exactly, yo. Crazy, yo.
Always.
For real. But Lex, are you concerned because you mentioned there that Liverpool haven't been as defensively solid and not been as consistent as you would like? Are you concerned in regards to the Premier League? Because Carabao Cup, your favourites for that. Europa League favourites for that. FA Cup, you're either favourites or second favourites for that. But go on.
So it is a concern, of course, but realistically, for me, the season was kind of always up in the air because we revamped the midfield so drastically. I honestly never expected us to be vying for the title the way we are. But I think the main reason that also is because of the poor quality of the other teams around us. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like no one is really performing up to the standard that they should. Maybe someone will win the league maybe on 85 points this year, 86 points in that region, probably not even touch 90 points. So when you look at that, it's like, yo, all right, now is a chance for a team to step up. But even though it's a chance for a team to step up, you'd have to have a season like how Arsenal started last year. You get what I'm saying? Or Arsenal just clicked 8 points ahead and still lost. So realistically, it's like
just gotta add that one. You know, just it's not every Arsenal slander is necessary. Every Arsenal slander is necessary.
You have to add context to these conversations, my friend. You get me? So it's just a case where, bro, all right, is to me, all right, okay, City is the big bad wolf. But along with them being the big bad wolf, everyone is still also just shit blood. You get my saying? It's like
I agree with that. I do agree with that.
Step up, step up properly. Don't step up with these mediocre ballers. Don't step up with these with less quality. Because to be honest with you, it's like City continuously find a different formula each season, right? Because they don't consistently win the exact same way. It's always a different formula, always maybe a different set of defenders, a different set of attackers, blah, 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 little shift and change here. But they still find a way to do it because they have a proper system. They know what they're looking for. They know what they're going for. We kind of have that to some extent. But realistically, when you really think about it, if we were to actually add proper quality to our team, maybe we kind of do shift the play styles here and there, but in reality, bro, it's just a massive headache because at this point in time, we really do need a DM. I mean, no one barring a few clubs did anything in January, so it's like no one is actually holding anyone accountable because as far as everyone is concerned, well, no one did anything in January, so it's like this, bro. All right, Arsenal, why didn't you do anything in January? Liverpool, why didn't you do anything in January? City never do anything. Right? The teams that needed to strengthen to actually challenge us didn't do anything. So just get a DM, get something. Yeah, but we never did that. So hey, at the end of the day, it's just a case of, can we win the league? It is a possibility, but I think it's like a 5% chance Arsenal, 20% chance Liverpool, and then 75% chance City. That's my opinion.
First, were you saying Kaneki in regards to the Liverpool Burnley game? Obviously, Liverpool going back top.
One, that Burnley striker needs to be investigated. That's first things first. Yes, that Burnley striker needs to be investigated. I'm telling you, that man had an acca on Liverpool to win 3-1. There's no way. As I said, I'll give him the first shot. He tried to volley it. The second one, I'm sorry. You do that. You do that anywhere else, you're getting beaten for it. I'm sorry. You don't skip past Van Dijk, sell the keeper, and still miss.
Yeah, you put it wide as well. You didn't even hit the target. It was a bad
you need to understand.
It was a bad miss.
The second one was kind of Endo's fault, because Endo was supposed to. All right, so Kwanzaa stepped up. Endo went in his position, and then Endo stepped up.
He got caught ball watching. Yeah, he got caught ball watching.
Endo stepped up. Like, bro, where's the discipline? You get what I say? And if this man wasn't so shit, would have either struggled to win that game, or would have drew that game. You get what I say?
Man, against strikers from Chelsea, what do we expect?
Against Burnley at Anfield, blood.
And then it was so bad. Like, I'm not even going to cook Nunes for that blatant. How do you guys?
Fucking Nunes, dog. This man, right?
1-on-1. Robertson couldn't have put in. Robertson couldn't put in a better cross, and it had to fall to the most shittest man on that pitch in a Liverpool shirt.
That wasn't the only 1v1. But then this man scores a header, which is being pushed in the back and flicking in net back like this.
That was a bad boy. That was a bad boy finish as well.
Crazy header.
No.
It was a bad boy finish. Header. But bro, how the fuck you finish that? But you can't decide put it on the side net. Just calm down. Just put it on the side net. Keeper dead. Everything dead. Just score it.
I'm telling you, that cross. Fam, that cross was literally a girl texting you, "Hey, I'm home alone. What you doing?" And you left her unseen. That was what that miss was like.
And then complain why you're still virgin. I said, dog, me can't get no girl. Dog, you don't want a girl, blood.
I don't know at all, man. This girl ain't giving me a chance. She blocked me. When the guys look at the message, "Hey, I'm home. What you doing?" And he just gives me a reply.
Oh my days, me have a Brighton Stacer, dog. Listen, me have a Brighton Stacer. Yo, the man of the girl come over Zine. The most you have on are probably 3 articles that close. And everything small like
allegedly, we have to say allegedly.
What did you just say? Did you just say 3 articles are closed? Say that again.
Listen, 1, 2, 3, and she not have nothing. What make it worse? You know when you have a cat over here, then she probably come and she sit up on the edge of the bed and act like she's shy. No, the girl in the man bed brawling in at the top up on the bed head, dog, with the pillow and everything. And the man still call we for say, yo, come get the girl, yo, she not give me no front. The man in that room with the girl ask her for front blood. Come and say, I'm gonna ask, what the fuck, brother?
I said, ask her for front.
Oh my goodness, blood.
You couldn't have gotten that easy.
Nunes, fix up, dog. You need to fix up because right now, man could have like 5, 6, 7, 8 points ahead. You could have done like 20 goals already. I look like Haaland from last season.
Wrong.
Like,
Not 20 goals.
Oh my
Not
days.
20 goals. Remember, he hit the post 14 times.
The man hit the 4 times in a one game, dog. 4 times in a one fucking game. How you do that? What you doing at training? Crossbar challenge. A fucking crossbar challenge. This man do for training, dog. I'm trying to hit the net. One game. Nunes. Oh shit. Nunes. What the fuck? Every game, back to back. Nunes. And people say, "Oh, Nunes. Oh, he has such a wonderful personality." I am over this shit. I'm over this shit, dog.
Listen, I knew it was over for Nunes when I saw that guy talk about Darwin Nunes. He came from Benfica too. From I saw this man had a song that early. Every player that gets a song early flops. From AFTV came out, oh, we're going to party hard. Where's party?
Party out for God jail and that me tell them I'm gonna lock him up. Man, I'm gonna roll in. Hello? Hello, is Thomas Party there? We have a warrant for your arrest. I tell you, every minute the man, oh, Party's back next week him injured. We don't even know what kind of injury this man having a dog.
Facts.
I swear to God, when I'm looking at Nunes, I have to wonder, I'm like, how do you guys sit there and watch this guy? You spent 100 million on him.
Yo, forget the
100 million.
Forget that. It's not even the fact that we spent 100 million.
We all know it was allegedly. Yeah. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. As you can see the amount of people. Allegedly.
Yeah.
I'm still laughing at the gal in the bed. I'm not gonna lie, man. My sister was like, hello, yo.
I swear to God. I don't know how you match that, dog. The man get vexed to the girl and give him the front and I run the girl out time house, dog, and she not left. She come to do a job. Blood. And you really thoroughly fumble it. How you do that? How you do this? Every game will continuously put this ball on a plate for Nunes, and Nunes just finds some way to fuck it up.
He did because the head. You know what the crazy part is? The header was cold, bro. Like, that's a difficult.
He should not be scoring that. He should not be scoring that.
Not even scoring that. That Newcastle performance, I told everybody that right there. Who was that guy? Because that wasn't Nunes. I told everybody that Newcastle game that Liverpool won. I said that was Cavani. That wasn't Nunes. Jesus Christ. Fam, how do you guys do that?
Don't know, dog.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, not even Nunes. Listen, not even you, bro. You see Gakpo? Oh my days. I don't know what happened to Gakpo. I don't know. Bro, Gakpo just not Gakpoing, dog. I swear to God, that's the only thing we can say. Yo, I don't know what to say about Gakpo because this man looks like he has so much. But I don't know if it's the style of play. I don't know if it's the opposite. It's because club keep on switch him to different positions here and there and all and everywhere. But this man is just having a rough time, dog. I swear.
No, the thing with Gakpo right now. Why I'm not going to even try and entertain like probably slander because let's be real, I go at everybody. How I saw Gakpo play for you guys when he just started at Liverpool, I'm going to blame the midfield. I'm going to blame the midfield for that. I have to go at your midfield for that. Yeah, I'm going to go at the midfield for that. One, I back Szoboszlai. It's a player that I said I wanted at Manchester United. For the whole, Gakpo is in a team right now that's trying to gel with everybody. When he came to Liverpool, that team was already running. That was a well-oiled machine. Everybody knew everything was supposed to be done.
Yeah.
Gakpo now is in a team that's in a transition right now. I don't like that word, but he's in a team right now that's trying to get used.
Blood.
Man United made me hate that word so much. Man United made me hate that word so much. I swear to God. He's in a team
Transition,
that now that's just trying to gel right now. Endo doesn't know how Gakpo plays. And Nunes is a lost cause. Subajai is new, you know. So I'm going
yeah,
to give it the benefit of the doubt that it's because of the whole new system that is being placed here with the new players, is that
yeah,
he hasn't quite understood how everyone plays. Like how when Thiago was fit, when he was fit, Thiago knew exactly how to play with Gakpo.
I'll
Gakpo
tell
knew
you.
in the moment just run. Gakpo didn't
Yeah,
have to look behind of him. The moment Thiago had the ball, Gakpo knew go to the box immediately. When these guys were there, Gakpo never had to stop and wonder, does he see me? Does he see me? It's just instinct into the box, into the box, into the box. Szoboszlai doesn't hasn't quite grasped how the rest of the Liverpool players
yeah,
play.
yeah,
So
yeah.
to me, I think it's more of your team hasn't quite understood the full capacity of the system with
But
Klopp.
hold on, you have to understand too, Keneki, is a big part of club system is the instructions that the ballers them get. So I think he, because I think what Gakpo like is the ball into feet where he can turn and then face
Yeah,
the
he
goal, and
does.
then, you know what I say? But I just think it's a case where him probably I got you a little stretch of him confidence a little bit low, and him just need some assistance with that. But I
Yeah.
think you're also correct. I think it's just multiple factors, and whatever it is, it's affecting him. But at the same time, the way the team is constructed right now, I don't know if he'll get the opportunities that he would want, because it
You
seems
know,
as if he's like a bit low on the pecking order right now. You get to me?
no, he is, because how you guys are playing right now, from what I've seen, is you are now going with the wingers in behind. Jackpo is more of the ball to feet, cutting, try and
Yeah,
link play, almost close to
yeah,
like almost of the resemblance of Sancho. Of he wants the ball to his foot, you overlap and make space. That's how he's trying to play. Luis Diaz is just in behind, in behind, in behind. And to be fair, the in behind running right now is what's working for you.
yeah.
So
But
he
you have
is low on the he is low on the pecking order now, because Klopp is just trying to, as you say right now, you're trying to keep that terrorist team
yeah.
in second. You're trying to try and make a distance with these guys. With Manchester City, they're a
Look,
nightmare to keep away from first.
yeah. But all right, there's only one thing. And I keep forgetting this, is that we don't have Salah, and that's the only thing I can look at, and I can say, all right, that will bring about a lot of change. But then at the same time, it's still a worry, because now Salah is occupying. He still scores, but he's occupying more of a creative role in the team. Creative role for who? Darwin Nunes. And
And
here lies the problem.
and
Here lies the problem.
yeah,
You got, but you
and
got
that
Jota though.
So
You got
bad.
finish. You got
no, I
Jota's a
was
bad
just about to
performance.
say that. I was
Hmm?
You
just
got
about to
Jota.
say that. I'm like, I don't know how
Yes,
Klopp
yes,
has.
flawless. Look, but the
Go on.
system isn't as tailored for Jota scores goals because Jota is a good goal scorer. The
I hear you.
system isn't
No,
tailored
that's
for Jota
facts.
as much as it's tailored for Nunes, because
I hear that.
Nunes is just a gunman in terms of
But how about playing them
pace.
both? Jota central and Nunes left.
And that's what should have been the case. That is why when I saw the Arsenal lineup, I was like, "What is this?
What is,
What the fuck is this?"
wasn't that the front three you guys played when Jota scored 2 goals? Wasn't that the front line you played of Nunes, Salah? Like before AFCON, it was Nunes, Salah, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
Just
Jota.
before, yeah, Nunes Salah Jota starts, and then whoever.
And Jota
But then there's a rotation, because Klopp likes to rotate players, because his system is so intense that he needs to rotate players because they'll get injured all the time. So you have to slot them in. Where the mismanagement happened is that you played these man against Chelsea and never played Gakpo and then man. And then for Arsenal, you bench them and play Gakpo and Trent, who just came back from injury. Now, even when Trent is fully fit, Trent has lapse in defense. Just coming back from injury. Here you go, Martinelli. Here you go. Here's a gift for you, Martinelli. You get what I say? And
Yeah,
then
listen.
out of everything, you play Gakpo. Now, Gakpo's form is probably the worst in the team right now.
That's
you drop
true.
him in against Arsenal. I've played striker before. You know what I hate when I'm playing as a striker?
Go on.
2 6 foot, whatever, center back, and I'm a lone striker. Especially if I have low confidence. Because number one, you're going to get an elbow here, you're going to get a stud there, you're going to get this. And then a lot of the times they don't let you do what you want. And Gakpo is a player who, in order to get his confidence back, he has to be able to do what he wants. See, but guess who's the scumbag? Nunes. Nunes would have been perfect. Nunes, he'll miss the goal, but he'll at least draw out the Boso gene. You get what I say?
Yeah, he's a nuisance. That's
Yeah,
what
he's
that's
a
what
nuisance.
because he's just a willing runner and he's pace and power.
It's not even the running. He's just willing to do every god almighty thing. This
Yeah,
man,
he's annoying. He's annoying. That's
this
it.
man collect the ball midfield, look up, boom, shoot. Next play, boom, shoot. I'm just a shoot against
Shoot on sight.
the Chelsea match. This man just come out. It's like, yo, man, forget a goal today. Shoot.
And the worst thing about it is this: Nunes shooting from those things is what makes you have to go to him, because
bro, I think
Nunes gets the ball. Yeah, he is. Nunes gets the ball from 35 yards. Look at it. Nunes get the ball 35 yards and just whacks it and hits the post. Guess what the centre back has to do now? You have to go to him now. He just hit the post.
Exactly. You get me?
Because that's all it is. That's how it is.
And that's the only thing I like with Nunes. This man just decides, okay, it don't matter my form. It don't matter anything happens in life. It don't matter anytime I miss. It don't matter anytime whatever happens. I'm doing that same shit again.
Yeah. He has irrational confidence, and you need some of that.
Bro, I don't even think it's irrational confidence. I think this guy is sick in his head. He's a madman.
I think irrational confidence ties into that, though. I think it's a
madman.
blend.
No, irrational confidence too nice, dog. Yes, irrational confidence is like you look a girl away out of your league. Get me?
Nunes will do that.
Nunes a DM Miss World and them thing there. That him a do.
Beyonce, like, hey, what you doing?
Just go beyond. Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying?
Man, a DM Miss World and them thing there. And then I come to you and say, oh, them girl and not answer, man. I mean, Nunes, not dog. And then I look on this man and say, who the fuck are you, Nunes? Like, where you get this confidence from, man? Jesus.
Hey, moving on before we continue. Hey, make sure you run up the likes, people. Hit the subscribe button on the channel. Are you not entertained? That's what I would say. We're only half an hour in and we've only discussed one team and one result, people. I pick up to Nero who says this got barbershop vibes about it when you just hear everyone arguing about football. Hey, man, we bring the best at Slackers of City TV, but only the best content creators, only the best shows, people. That being said, we kind of mentioned it, so we'll go to this now as well. Haaland double was Manchester City beat Burnley. Lex mentioned it. Kevin De Bruyne, Haaland link up back. Kaneki, thoughts on this? I know there ain't too much to discuss, but yeah, thoughts on City.
No, there ain't too much to discuss. Someone take this guy out, please. Someone please take this guy out. I didn't miss hearing his name. I actually enjoyed football for once. Not hearing his name.
Everton,
just not. I dislike this guy. I dislike him. I dislike him, Like,
annoy me so much.
I don't dislike City. I don't like Haaland. I dislike this guy. I dislike him.
Man,
Nero, it's Everton, my bad. Yeah, you're right.
Fam, go away. Go away. Every time it's just go away, fam. Man, moving like Thanos.
The Bayern turn on this,
Fam, the worst thing is this.
That's how he runs as well, yo.
That's exactly how the man run, dog.
That's how he runs.
Oh my days, I just see the Bayern pick up the ball.
What was scary was just this. There was a ball that, who was it that played? Alvarez. Alvarez got the ball, and I know that there was nothing else in his mind but F it. He's up there somewhere. Braithwaite. What was his name? Brentwaite. That was the most intense he ever had to run in his life.
Yeah, he left him for that second goal, man. The way, but not
I
left him.
swear.
Bro, How many times you see Haaland go 1v1 with a defender and this man just start wobble over? like Haaland just run right through the flipping man like he wasn't even there. And
Fam, like the worst thing is that I felt bad for Brentford. That goal happened and you could just see on his face. Like he's asking, what do you want me to do against
you get
that?
me? You can't do nothing against that.
What the Kevin Hart joke? Help me! Help me!
My
Nigga!
problem is why you get so open? Like you played so good for 71 minutes. Why you open up now? Were you trying to beat City? You're Everton. Just continue part the bus till it done.
Listen, the problem with them was this.
Nothing, dog. God.
When these guys, Doku was not doing anything, right? He was not doing anything.
On them call him elephant man, dog. Oh my days, look on him.
They call him what? What did they call him? I missed that. What did you just say?
Shit. Elephant man, dog.
Man, crazy, yo. Crazy.
I
think Arans call him that, yo.
Yeah,
oh my days, when the man call him elephant man, man, say, yo, that's crazy.
When I saw this man, like you guys were keeping him somewhat quiet. Doku wasn't really doing anything. Seamus Coleman has been 36 since 2013.
Yeah, it seems he's been old forever. He's one of them players.
Why are you bringing him on?
And just always have them, dog.
Seamus Coleman and Leighton Baines have been in their 30s since 2013. Why are these men still there?
No, man.
I saw them bring on. No, Baines is there. But when I saw, he's bringing on Seamus Coleman, my mind, why? Why are you bringing this man on? Then all I see after that, just one bar through. When you see Haaland, I'm see the corner going. I'm like, there we go. One goal, me. Just start seeing me head now. And then they bring on Kevin De Bruyne. And then you made the biggest mistake. You stop parking the bus. You don't do that. You don't do that.
Space.
I just went for it.
Yeah? You don't do that. You man park the bus. You were doing so well. He brought on Kevin De Bruyne and you were like, yeah, man, we can step up. Don't do that. Haaland is still there.
And then
when I saw this man again, dog. When I see Haaland just scored 2 right after, see me look like Everton centre backs were just like none of the goals I can blame on anybody.
Yeah, the way you can't even blame Brentford like Haaland 1-on-1. That's a problem.
As I said before,
yeah.
Brentwaite was looking at Sean Dyche, like Sean Dyche was like Brentwaite, and this man had his hand up, like tears were out of his eyes, like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, no one's.
This man look like Tyrese, like what more? And this man look like Tyrese. What more do you want from me?
Yeah, it was crazy.
We can't understand him. I know what 16 goals now. City, Liverpool now in the lead, but Liverpool side basically a soft.
Yeah, their game in hand is next week at home to Brentford.
Yeah, but Liverpool side are slowly starting to fall apart with all of the injuries.
Liverpool fan, come in. Huh? What you say? Who?
Say that again,
No, I'm saying it right now that Liverpool side is now slowly falling apart with all this injury. With all the injuries that they're going through right now.
Who's missing? So Trent's missing. Who else is missing?
Trent's missing. Thiago's missing again. But let's be real, he wasn't a part of this. He wasn't a part of this season.
Dog, the man come on for like 15 minutes and control the ball 2 times and injured again in a dog.
Yeah, but do his hamstring.
How is Van Dijk? Because I saw him limping today. That wasn't anything serious.
Yo, I don't know, dog. All me know is like just go and hold the second place and go and use the dog, isn't it?
Yeah, and Subajla is injured as well.
Nah, Fez.
You know, Klopp probably right, dog. You need for cut, dog. Big man.
Yeah, man. Let him get his rest. And that being said, we'll go to the next game. Spurs, stoppage time winner. I keep Brentford, it's Brighton. But yeah, stoppage time winner versus Brighton. I got them mixed up in the title as well because it's 2 games. But yeah, last minute winner for Johnson. Good game, actually. I actually watched this Lex.
Yeah. Listen, I'm going to be completely honest.
Go on then, Kaneki. Go on.
I don't Brighton. It's just this is Deserby, right? This is the guy that everyone's hyping, right? This is him.
Yeah, man. Deserve it to United, man. Yeah, man.
Nah.
This is him.
Liverpool.
This is him.
We don't need no coach, man. We have one already, man.
Yeah,
I've
man,
never
when
seen
Jurgen leaves.
from Spurs today before they even scored that equalizer. Spurs should have been at least 3-1 down.
I missed the first half. I
Yeah.
only seen the second half. So
Yeah, I was watching the first. After the first
Was it
half, I
after the
stopped
first half?
watching.
Okay.
After the first half, I stopped watching. Brighton were almost literally all over these guys.
Mm-hmm.
But as I said before, it's bad substitutions from Brighton. Literally bad substitutions from Brighton. That's what happened. Just bad substitutions. When I saw it go 1-1, I'm like, okay, this is more likely going to be a draw. So I just stopped watching it and went on to the Bayern Leverkusen game.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
then I saw a notification that said Spurs won. I'm like, how?
Yeah, they turned it up in the second half. They turned it up in the
Mm-hmm.
second half.
Yeah, they did. No, they did.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
But them get back. Spurs get back. Son and Bissouma and Papa Matasar no. So Spurs are gonna make a run again because Mother's back and them have Werner. I don't give a shit what anybody want to say about Werner. In the Premier League right now, if you have someone pacey on the wing, you can do something. You see me? So it's just
Sad,
one of
but
them
it's
things
true.
where it's just one of them things where if that are the case, like maybe Tottenham can do a little thing. You see me?
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. Do you have them? Do you think they'll finish in the top 4?
Yeah.
You got them top
Yeah,
4
I do.
I think they'll
Yeah,
finish.
they're getting top 4. I have them finishing in the top 4.
Third. Arsenal gonna come fourth.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. I got Arsenal third. You got Arsenal dropping to 4th.
Yes.
Remember me, the one who they said impossible not gonna make top 4.
Yes.
Yeah, I still think they make top 4. Go on. Why do you man think that?
No, so all right, we're giving it the top 4, but that's it.
No, I think they finished. I still think they finished third. Now go on. Explain why do you think they won't finish
Okay.
ahead
Why?
of either one?
I think that's going to happen. Why I think that's going to happen is easy.
Yeah.
It's Arsenal. It's Arsenal. If it's anybody I know that's going to cripple Arsenal's run, it will be Arsenal. The biggest up for Arsenal will always be Arsenal.
I hear that.
It will always be Arsenal. Their team right now, they beat Liverpool. They're going to be in a high, you know, I ho, it's top the league we go. And then when someone one thump in their mouth and they just gone. From after home, Man United dealt with West Ham. I don't think they're going to do anything to Arsenal.
No. You have too much faith in Arsenal. That may tell you.
No, I just have that little faith in West Ham. It's Paqueta back. It's Paqueta back.
Well, we're going to get to that at the end of the show.
That's what we need to know. If Paqueta and some of the starting players back, different. If it's the same stupid team that lost to us, no.
I'm not thinking back, no. We're not back.
Yeah, fam, it's Arsenal.
But
it's
Arsenal. The lineup are accurate?
No, it's predicted. That's predicted lineup.
That's it. But yeah, so we that's the Arsenal game last week. So I'm not really like, all right, to be honest with you, the thing about that United West Ham game is just that it's just United is so flipping weird, dog. And to be honest with you, the main thing I think that has helped the team is just the actual good players came back. Number one, number two, irrespective of the fact that you won that game 3-0, you shouldn't have won it 3-0.
No,
West Ham were wasteful, and on another day, West Ham will score at least 1 or 2 of those chances.
But that's what you have to do: take advantage of teams.
You get what I say?
Not playing well against you. But yeah, go on.
You get what I say? So, and then the thing about it is West Ham is so on and off. You get what I say? So they were off last week. Maybe this week they'll be on. You get what I say? It's so unpredictable. Right. You get what I say? I need it to be right because I need this. Arsenal cannot.
Lex, you said this. I'm telling you right now. Last season when these men were like, we're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. I said, when you don't win the league, you guys need to be on mute. You need to be on mute.
That's never going to happen.
Yeah? Because everybody always say it. I heard somebody always say, you guys just hate Arsenal. hating on Arsenal. I'm like, yeah, but you don't get the reason.
Yo, listen, let me tell you this. If Arsenal had a legit chance to do something, I would say it.
Same.
I would say it. Because
Same.
but the thing about it is I'm a man, right? And we know how man operate and we know how man win. And we know how we achieve success as men. Brother, I'll be a boy there, Arsenal, including the coach of them have. Bear hug up and
too inexperienced.
You get to mess not just the inexperience,
the attitude.
Personalities.
Okay. Right. You say from
Arsenal.
No big chest. You get what I say? It's like, yo, drape up. When the man there and something there, take picture. I take picture of the cameraman. We beat Liverpool. If this was a constant thing that Arsenal does, then fine. If fist bumping the crowd was a thing that Arteta does normally, fine. Is if exorbitant celebrations was a thing Arteta does all the while, fine. But bro, if you in the scope of wanting to achieve greatness that you've never achieved before, you have to remain level-headed. You're too emotional. No, nothing is wrong with being emotional, but you have testosterone-fueled emotion and you have estrogen-fueled emotion. So if you get emotional and take selfies like some girl blood, you're not winning the league.
On the flip side, I think the reason why they celebrated like that was because there was a couple of things. One, because the general consensus was Liverpool the favourites for that game. The best Arsenal can do in that game is a draw. Number two, if they would have lost that game, even though I don't think they can win the league title, like that's it, done. They would have been 8 points behind you lot, right? I think that's where it stems from. But yeah, go on, Lex, go on.
If you as a team have the mentality that you are good enough to win the league, why is celebrating this victory so important to you? Why is people calling you an underdog so important to you? Why is it that, and Arsenal fans, why is it that pundits online not giving you the credit so important to you? Because credit from pundits isn't a fucking trophy.
It's not that easy. Thank
you. Whether they want to give you the credits or not, it doesn't really matter because you're still not going to win. Because in case you guys forgot, maybe you should celebrate winning against teams that you should actually win against. Because you're not expected to win against Liverpool, but if you want to win the league, you have to win against all of the other teams and not just Liverpool at home, by the way. You get what I say? So it's just a case where, all right, celebrate all you want, no problem. But at the end, lose to West Ham tomorrow, and
it's gonna be interesting.
Arsenal just gonna be Arsenal. You get me?
Back to Spurs. So we all saying here top 4 for them. Top 4.
Yeah, they're getting top 4.
That's fair. Switch your lanes from the Spurs. You reckon what? You reckon Villa? What? You reckon Villa have a chance?
No, they do, but I don't think they're going to do it. The Europa League thing.
Bringing up Villa. Let's see if they can get their strongest team available because a lot of their key players are injured.
First. No, I hear that.
Arsenal have the injuries yet, you know.
The late kickoff, if you're in the UK, actually late kickoff probably wherever you're at, but late kickoff UK time. Obviously, Newcastle winning 5-goal game at Nottingham Forest 3-2. This was a good game, entertaining. Newcastle scored 3 very good goals. 3 very, very, very good goals. Go on, Kedek, your thoughts on this? Thoughts on Newcastle? Obviously, they're trying to climb up the table. Nottingham Forest. Relegation battle for them. So what are you saying?
What I'm talking about right now with Newcastle is that their right back has more assists than the greatest midfielder on the planet right now.
Yeah, we hear that. We'll get to us. Thoughts on Forest 2.
Thoughts on Forest in the game? Okay. Yeah. I am going to just say this right now. Bruno Guimaraes, I did not expect that performance from him today. I didn't. A brace. Like when he scored the first goal, I'm like, okay, that was good. But for the whole game, he's like, that was basically him versus Nottingham Forest. Like no other Newcastle midfielder mattered on that pitch that day. That was today. That was just Bruno Guimaraes versus Nottingham Forest. I'm not going to crap on Nottingham Forest enough because Elanga had a chance to equalize. It was a tough chance, but he had a chance to equalize the game. Got very good block by the defender. I'm not going to go in on Elanga because he's outperforming some young Argentinian, right, Megan Rapinoe right now, but we're not going to talk about that. with him right now and
You mean
Nottingham
the best young
Forest.
sign of the world? What are you talking about?
Let's not talk about that right now. Let's not
We
talk
don't
about
get
that.
what?
We're talking
Yeah,
about the Forest in Nottingham.
yeah, we're talking
No
about
worries,
yes.
we soon talk about United.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
gonna get to United. Yeah, don't worry about it. We gonna get to West Ham,
From
Arsenal. We
the,
gonna get to
the
Fulham
from,
United and
Yeah,
MG
man.
and
Yeah,
all
from
that.
man.
Nottingham Forest though, what confused me was that if any team I can say needed to do some business in the January transfer window were them.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, they need a striker. Nottingham Forest needs a striker.
You know where I won you?
Who?
I
No,
won you. You know, I found
no,
him I think it's good enough. But go on,
no.
carry
You see, on how their wingers play, you have Ilanga on the wing that is not afraid to whip in crosses.
on. Mm-hmm.
He's not afraid to whip in crosses. If Nottingham Forest had even gone for a loan for like Odion Igalo or Pishek or just a lone striker, get a striker on loan that you can just have up top, just a seasoned striker up top that can
Nada.
bury some of these loose chances that you guys are getting. Any other striker today, I think Nottingham Forest would at least gotten a point from this game. Nottingham Forest would at least have gotten a point from them. And then go to Newcastle. What are they doing? You lost a midfielder. You lost your most important midfielder this season because of a betting scandal. Why are you not signing another midfielder? If Bruno
Oh
Guimaraes gets
yeah,
injured
yeah,
again, you're
yeah,
going
yeah,
back to
yeah.
Longstaff.
There's Longstaff, Joe Linton, Miley. Yeah.
Exactly. You lose Bruno G, you're going back to the midfield you had that put you on a losing streak.
No, man, but fire the coach. Is it? That's what them say.
No, Steve is overreacting. Steve is overreacting a little bit because if it's anything flawless as evidence, I don't hold Eddie Howe that highly.
Yeah, I
He
think he's
managed to prove it. Yeah,
yeah.
he's proving me wrong though. But as I said before, what I'm still lacking with him is this. I don't think he has the knowledge of how to push them past this. You got them into the Champions League. Can you go further than this? I don't think he can. I don't think he can.
As
I
a
think
matter of fact, if they had a better coach, they'd still be in the Champions League.
exactly. I wanted them to get what's his name from Marco Ruiz, Dortmund's old coach. That's who I wanted them to get. I wanted them to get just a manager that can keep them in Europe. In Europe. I don't want no Europa League. You showed us you can make Champions League, so make Champions League.
Is it? Yeah, facts.
Right.
I don't want this whole, it was a fluke. Leicester City making the Champions League wasn't a fluke because they did it again. Leicester City were in the Champions League twice. And then their team got raided. So I'm not going to hold it. I'm holding you now to a standard that you put yourself at now, Eddie Howe. Because you proved me wrong. So what I need from this manager to do right now is to continuously prove me wrong now. I had you as a Europa League manager. You literally laughed in my face and got Champions League. Okay, do it again. Do it again. And how can you do it again if you just let that window close and you didn't sign anyone?
Yeah, bro. Say good dog. Is it?
I can't understand it. You need a midfielder. You have Labotka. You have Zubamendi. You have what's his name? Van der Bruyne. You have that Belgian. You have so much players out there. Players that can easily slot in for Tonali. How long is his ban again? Is it 1
in
year?
the chat, let us know. I'm not sure if the chat knows how long is Tonali's ban. I'm not sure. The chat let us know.
Just have someone there. I don't care if it's a loan. Even if it's a loan, they say, okay, we can just have you here to the end of the season. If you do good, we signed you. If you just do a job, then we just let you go. Let you just go back. That's just it.
I'm done for season, dog. It's just the 27th of August. I'm when him come back.
Yeah, so basically the season.
Yeah, just one season. So just sign a midfielder on loan for a month, just 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months. Yeah, that makes sense. I get you.
It's just that simple. Yeah, it's just that simple. I don't want to hear this. You don't make it, and you're like, oh, we gave it our best. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You had a January transfer window right here to cement yourself as a top 4 team right this season, and you failed. Is it because FIFA is Champions League? Is that it? Am I missing something? Is it because FIFA is Champions League now that nobody wants to try and get into?
Yeah, but I think fifth
Try to get there.
is only if it's don't City or Arsenal have to win the Champions League. I'm not 100% sure how it works, but I think that's what they have to do.
No, it's fifth this season because City won the
fifth?
Champions League.
Okay, it's fifth this season. Okay, fair.
It's
Okay.
5, no? Yeah.
Okay.
It was 5.
So I don't get it. This Newcastle thing, I want to believe with Newcastle, like how with Aston Villa, Aston Villa and Newcastle are 2 teams that I'm trying to just hold and say, okay, you two look like you can try and disrupt this whole Big Six thing now. You two look like you want to put your foot in the argument of we're here and we can play Champions League just like the rest of you. But right now, their incompetency in the transfer window is making it look a lot different. So that's just my say on this. For Nottingham Forest, as for Nottingham Forest right now, I don't think they're going to get relegated. I don't think they get relegated.
I agree.
I don't think they get relegated.
I don't think they get relegated either.
I don't think they get relegated.
I think they've got enough going forward with Awanyi, with Gibbs White, with Alanga.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm missing somebody else. Yeah, I'm
never
missing
get a new baller in this window too.
Did they?
They signed a goalkeeper, I think.
Oh, is that keeper?
Oh,
yeah. They signed. I think. Don't quote me on that. I think they signed.
Somebody did some deadline thing, and I think it was them, man. And people was wondering, like them, then just get punished. How them and make subs? I mean.
Hey, man, there's ways around it. From when Arsenal, from the Turner made that mistake against Arsenal, and Nuno was shaking his head on the touchline. It's like, yeah, they're signing a new goalkeeper. There was no way they were going. I'm not sure, Ed, ain't there still a potential points deduction on the cards for Forest? Maybe if they're under investigation, yeah. But if they don't admit to anything, that could take a minute. Because the reason why Everton got hit.
Oh, Giovanni Reina on loan. The Dortmund.
Yeah. No, so they signed Giovanni Reina from Dortmund, and they signed a goalkeeper on deadline day as well. So they signed the goalkeeper. Right. But I agree with you. I don't think Forest are relegated. Let's see your thoughts on it.
What the Newcastle thing?
The game, yeah. The game, Newcastle Forest, just in general as well, and the game.
I just all right. I agree with a lot of the points that you make, Kaneki, but there's just one thing. I just think at this point in time, I just think Newcastle is just a process that will eventually get there. It's just moving slower than we'd probably think it could, and I think a big part of that is probably like the rules and everything. You get to me? I said the whole FFP. People are trying to balance the books. Them already make some sizable signings. So it's just a case where they do need depth. They do need a whole lot more, but this was a good result to keep them afloat, or at least help Eddie Howe keep him job. But and the fact that Nottingham Forest, one thing I really would like to say, I think this season these teams aren't as bad as we usually get them. The lower table teams. They're not.
So you say
I don't know if it's the top tier teams that have fallen that low, where these games are so much more competitive, or if it's a case where because of the TV money and so on, the revenue that these guys are getting, they're making smart acquisitions. Because these men actually have good coaches and things. You get what I say? It's not like back in the day where you used to just have some little man who just park the bus. Like these men will actually pull up on your ends and dump you.
They do have a system. I think it's a mix of both. I think the teams do have better coaches. They do definitely have better coaches. They can also attract good players because of the money they can spend, but also the top teams are nowhere near where they normally are.
As well, I think a big part of it as well is the incompetence of the recruiting staffing that is big up, Eddie. That at the higher clubs, because before the higher clubs would just get all the good players irrespective of how much money anyone else has, because they can attract them, whether money, whether it be prestige, whether it be this, whether it be that.
Guys, think about it.
But no, these bigger clubs are bringing in some little idiot baller, and then smaller clubs are getting actual good footballers. You get what I say? And
Yeah,
them
like Nottingham Forest signing Renan Lodi. Nottingham
that's
Forest signing Renan Lodi. They're getting
that's crazy.
Keylor Navas,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Felipe from Atletico. Like these men are getting Atletico Madrid level ballers at Nottingham Forest.
And
So
while
you're
Arsenal
right.
have fucking Zinchenko and Kivior, and you want to tell me about Arsenal, blood. Every team, I can tell you this right now. Anybody watch this? Tell your team this. Just play a proper right winger every game against Arsenal, and you can't lose. You cannot lose.
Well, West Ham got Bowen, so he's a proper right winger. So we gonna see. Oh, Kudus can play out there either. So we
now
will
put Kudos out there. No, we need Kudos out there.
No, I'm saying though, just to clarify, just to back up his point, is we'll see because Bowen is a proper right winger as well. That being said, speaking of Nottingham Forest and obviously them battling relegation, definitely to me, surprise result of the weekend so far. Sheffield United 3-1 winners at Luton Town.
Up the Luton, listen. I felt bad. I felt bad for Luton today, but it's a well-deserved win from Sheffield. What's their coach name again? He has the most funniest name.
Sheffield, Chris Wilder.
Chris Wilder, yes, him. Yeah, Chris Wilder, this was a game. I'm not disappointed in this. Like Luton lost, and I can't even say they were hard done by. Like they genuinely just lost this game, and it doesn't surprise me. You can't go from that 4-4 intense game to Newcastle. I expected them to lose today.
Okay,
I expected them to lose today. After that performance against Newcastle, where they had to just run their socks off that hard for 4-4, I expected them to lose today. But I never thought they would have conceded 3. That's just one disappointment. I had this as a 2-1 loss. I had it as a 2-1-1. Fam, I don't care if it's Luton. These guys are actually just every single season. I can raise my hand. Every single season, I pick a team that gets promoted to just watch, just to entertain myself. This season I picked Luton because it was just impossible for them to come to the league. So I said, if they make it into the league, I'm going to watch them.
Yeah, they are super entertaining to watch. Every single Luton Town game I've watched, I've been thoroughly entertained. Whether it's the 4-0 draw, they draw against Liverpool, the Arsenal game, for example. There's a couple other games I've watched of theirs. I'm like, even this one, I'm like, damn, I should have done a watch along because it seemed just from the highlights, it was entertaining.
It was entertaining. And the thing is, you could see on their players' face that it was still the effect from the 4-4. Barkley was tired.
Yeah, man.
The striker that they have, I'm not going to pronounce his name or else my light's going to turn off. Not going to pronounce his name. Yeah.
Wow.
You could see he was tired. You could just look at their team and you could see they were tired because not even their fans are upset. Everyone was still singing. I'm like, you know what? Hold. That was a good win by Sheffield, but I'm still proud of Luton. Those guys, it's hilarious to watch them, and it just brings a smile to my face because it reminds me of Portsmouth back in like 2007.
Oh yeah, that's
just a team that everybody. Exactly, it's like everybody just expect them. They're here, they're like, oh, these guys are going to get relegated, and you're just looking at them, and you're just like, yo,
yeah. A lot of people said Luton was going to get relegated for real.
Yeah, I still think they'll get relegated. But they are entertaining. I still think they are. And this surprise defeat, because this is a shot. This is a game even I was like, yeah, Luton have got this. So to see that they lost 3-1, obviously Sheffield United are now level with Burnley as well. And yeah, Eddie, where is Steve? Steve hiding. You know what I'm saying? Because when they beat Brighton last week and they was up, man was at me in the group chat. 2-0 down, nothing. 3-1 down, nothing. At him, nothing. At him again. Oh, I'm out. Oh, is it? Okay, yeah.
And for Spooby, you got to understand why I give you grief is because you deserve grief, my guy. Like that's
big up Spoobs every time. Big up Spoobs. But yeah, to be surprised, like I say, this is the surprise result.
It was an entertaining game. It was an entertaining game. It didn't really surprise me, as I said before. You could see on their faces that they were still tired from the Newcastle game. You could just still see it. So. Who's their next game? Luton. Because
I'll tell you now, 1 second.
Who's
I know
Luton's next game?
they play us soon. Yeah, it's us. United at home. That's Luton's next game. We got to Kaneki. It is. We got to. Well, that being said, do you see either of these two Kaneki? I mean, not Kaneki. Lex, let me ask you: do you see Sheffield United or Luton Town surviving? Do you have them both getting relegated? Do you have one of them getting relegated, one surviving?
Oh, here's the thing, though.
Yes, stuff.
I think Luton has a good chance. The problem is, I also think that the teams that are around them are actually better than them. It's just that they might survive because Everton got a 10-point deduction. So, in reality, because I don't think Nottingham Forest is going to drop. I don't think if Crystal Palace don't fire that guy, which should not have gotten hired in the first place, because straight smoke for them, man, because Vieira was doing bits, and because
Vieira was doing better than him, way better than him.
By far, but you don't know. A certain tax we have to pay in our life. We're not even gonna go this because we don't want.
Not even going to go there.
We don't want flowers get shadow banned and thing, isn't me? So, yeah, dog. I don't see Everton getting the kick though. I think Sean Dyche. The simple fact that Sean Dyche
refused to die.
No, he got a 10-point deduction. This man would have been fucking 12, joint with Fulham, 12-13.
No, they lost 25 points. Don't forget that. They lost 15, then they lost 10. With their points, I think they would have been behind us.
Well, they'd be above Chelsea. Crazy.
Yes.
Hold on. Where you get 15 from?
They got ducked 15 points early in the season. Then they got ducked 10 points. They got ducked points twice.
Did they? Was it twice? Let us know in the chat.
Yes, they got ducked points. No, twice. I'm pretty sure it's twice.
No, they might look for try to kick them again.
Let us know in the chat. Yeah, let us know in the chat. I thought it was just a 1 point deduction.
No, they got ducked points twice. They got ducked points early in the season. Were in the relegation zone, came out of it, then got ducked points again.
That's crazy if that's the case. I thought it was just a once.
Yeah, look it up. I'm pretty sure it's twice. They got ducked points twice. It's 25 points they got ducked.
I'm gonna Google it now. 1 second.
Sure, dog?
It's once. Nearly saying it's once. You sure? It's once.
Once, man. But them I wonder if them forget them my next one is it? But
yeah. That at risk. Yeah, that at risk.
Risk to get the next deduction with nothing on first.
Is this one 15? Is this one 15 or 10?
I
suppose they got 10, but I heard them say it once.
Suppose it depends on the punishment, like what you're found guilty of. They will vary on the points deduction. It could be 8.
It's last year. 5, 8, it's last year. Thank you, Gunnar. Because I know they got duck points twice. It wasn't this season. It was last season.
Did I say that? It was originally 15, but they switched it to 10.
Yes, so they switched it to 10. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
You're right. That was it.
Thank you.
That was it. But yeah, blood is like Luton might go back down irrespective of how entertaining they are. But
yeah, I don't want them to get relegated. I don't want Luton to get relegated. They're just fun to watch. It's just fun to watch it. So that's just it. And Sean Dyche, are we going to go on to Everton?
Yeah, we can go. Yeah, if you want to come out.
Hold on. We don't even want to touch Everton. We're gonna talk about this blue card thing.
Oh, we'll get to that. Let's finish the rest of the and then we'll get to that nonsense.
We'll get to that.
And we'll get everyone's thoughts on it.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that soon, man. What?
It is foolishness. And what I would say is not the most surprised, but another surprise. To me, anyway, it was Brentford winning away at Wolves 2-0.
Nah. That's not surprising to me. Chelsea was just crap. Chelsea was just shit. That's just it. Chelsea was just shit.
I hear you, but I thought this a draw. Who did I pick? I think I said draw.
Nah, Wolves are horrible. They are horrible. Yeah, ain't no what's his name, Ruben Neves there no more. Ain't no Martinho there. You don't have flipping. Yeah, you don't have Adama Traore coming off the bench to terrorize people. Ain't no Raul Jimenez there. These guys are trash.
Plus Brentford is a proper side.
Brentford, their manager is not getting the respect.
Yeah, everyone is
hyping. Everybody is hyping out.
You mean both fans of Thomas Franklin?
Man can coach, dog.
To me, to him, Lex, you can come at me if you want to.
And the man roll
I
for
think
regular too.
uh, I think for him, for their coach,
Yeah.
I think he could do something with Liverpool. Just from the way he plays, his play style
No, dog.
almost
Listen,
looks like that.
listen,
I want I,
listen.
I want to believe that.
No, yeah, you probably
I
have a
want to
point
believe
still,
that.
but doing something. No, dog. Look, if like right now, me not care, dog. If Alonso, if Alonso
No,
win the Bundesliga, just rolling mean. Me not care.
no,
Me give a
no.
fuck.
I'm not saying I'm not saying him as a chance of he can go to Liverpool and win the league. I'm just saying him there for like a season just to just build a team for Alonso. Like just something like that, like stable the ship, get everything in place because his system is not different from Liverpool, really.
No, no,
If you actually
no.
look at
You're right.
Brentford, it's not that different.
He use an extra centre back though.
Because sometimes he plays the
Okay,
back, sometimes
Sometimes
he
okay,
plays.
yeah, okay.
back
You have
three,
a
we play back
point.
three. But a back
You have a point. You have a point.
we would have to buy defenders to play a back three, dog.
Hmm?
You're
But a
right.
back
You're right.
three would help Van Dijk. Yo, bro,
Yes, it
if
would.
we played a back three, Trent would benefit so fucking much.
I've said this for the longest.
Konate, what was it?
So much.
Konate, Van Dijk, and Gomez.
See the left-footed centre back, and then you're patterned, and then you got Robertson and Trent as wing backs. Because then
Yes.
Yeah,
you don't have to worry about Trent defensively because he's playing as a
Exactly.
wing back, and then you could play Nunes up front in a two, which he would be. Imagine like a Nunes and a Jar front two. You know what I'm saying? Or Nunes with Salah, or Salah in
Yeah.
the 10 behind those two. Like
Yeah,
what
Salah
he
can play the
do.
thing.
Yeah.
and
I
for
think they kind of place in at the perfect position.
for Santos in charge with Pedro Neto, he needs to leave Wolves. That's what he needs to do.
Yeah,
Not
dog.
finish his chances. He needs to hand in a transfer request. That's what he needs to do. Save yourself. Look at Jota. Jota had that one good season and said, "Liverpool, I'm right here." That's
Yeah,
what he should have
dog.
done. You can't stay at Wolves, my guy. You can't stay at Wolves. They lost too much of their good players. Way too much good players they lost. Way too much.
Mhm.
And did they replace them? No.
Mhm. You know what? Bring in Thomas Frank and is Tony. If Ivan Tony come with him, then fine.
Oh yeah, you with it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Bring
you're
Thomas
with it. You're with it
I
now.
just want to say as
But
well.
yeah,
I just want to say
yes.
the Tony finish was cold. That's not an easy chance. So
No,
many strikers
no,
in the
no.
Premier League missed that.
no.
The way
That's
he,
what
the
Ivan.
way
No,
he's done,
that's
he's got over
Ivan
the ball,
Toney.
he's hit the ball into the ground on purpose. That's
Yo.
not easy to do.
Yes. You want to know what Ivan Toney just reminds me of the strikers I used to watch back in the olden when football was actually entertaining to watch. That Ivan Toney goal reminds me of the goals you'd see like Milito score.
Dog.
Just hit it to the ground and it just goes over the keeper. Like just those clean, instinctive finishes.
Right.
All right. So all right. You know what me just made I think about today. I may say to myself, say, yo, my crack the code. The code. You know why most football fans not really so smart nowadays? I realize why.
Stats.
It's not just stats. It's because Ronaldo and Messi were good footballers that produce stats. But for some reason, they forgot the good footballers part and just look at the stats now. So once you produce stats, automatically you're a good footballer.
You're a good footballer.
My friend. That is not the case, my friend. They don't make Messi anymore. So for me, I'm seeing a lot of guys who are good footballers, but they don't put up astronomical stats. You right? So if a man say Garnacho is shit, but he has this goals and this assists, yes, brother. But if your bones are familiar with football contact, you know what a good footballer is. If you know how to take down a ball, if you know how to just the simple keep it up, if you know just the passion of the sport, you understand what a good footballer is, or what a good athlete is, or maybe at intelligence. Like for instance, I was thinking about it. Thomas Muller, right? I think he's an atrocious footballer, just from a technical perspective. But he is very, very intelligent.
Yeah.
And
he's highly intelligent. It's like one of them man that can look at the ball and can predict, all right, this is going to happen here. I need to be here.
Yeah,
positional intelligence. That's what he has the most.
Most annoying guy in the world.
his anticipation is crazy. But there's
We
no, we
know
know what the crazy part is,
Muller.
though, Lex. There's no stat for anticipation. You can't look at it and go, this is anticipation.
This man is not scoring crazy curlers. He's not doing this. But make your striker take a shot and your defender don't clear it. Don't clear it. Because who's going to be there? Thomas Muller with him keep. Super Muller.
Don't forget, 2014, as I said before, these man had this guy as a striker. This man was dunking on defenders, winning headers in the Champions League. This man was out jumping some 6'3" guys.
Ball
Thomas
hit
Muller.
post, editing. You get to with him one celebration.
As you said, flawless. You're right about its anticipation. Because as Lex said, if that ball hits anybody, the first person to it is always Muller. Muller is always on every single second ball.
Yeah, and people will look at that and think that's just luck. If you are doing that consistently, that is not luck. But back to your point, Lex, about people not assessing the game. If you are getting, if that's happening 10, 15 times a season where it's a rebound or it's ricocheting around and it continues to drop to you and you're getting tap-ins and scoring goals inside the box, that's not luck. That's
just like this. Because I don't remember the conversation I was having with this person. I think it was on the show, and this guy was saying Nunes has low IQ. I was saying, bro, he does not have low IQ. He's not a good footballer technically, but Nunes knows what to do.
No, he knows where to be.
He knows where to be. He's just not finishing, bro. It's just the execution. Him have the intelligence. He makes runs, bro. As a centre back, one of the worst, Nunes has to be one of your worst nightmares, because not necessarily about him scoring goals. It's also just about how tired you're going to be after the game. You get me? If you have back-to-back, like say you play today and then next 2 days you play again, but you're facing Nunes today, you know the next game going to be a problem, because you just have to chase this man everywhere, dog. It's like, this man
He's a winning runner.
He's a winning runner. Mm-hmm. Because bringing up a game, the Bayern Munich game against Liverpool in the Champions League that you guys played, Matip scored her own goal that game, but why I never blamed Matip for it was the ricochet from Lewandowski's shot was going straight to Muller. Like, Matip reacted a second too fast.
Yeah.
That he ended up scoring her own goal. But I never blamed him for it, because I'm like, Matip's the only one that saw Muller. If you think about it, when Muller does these things, only a centre back that's actually reading the game sees him. Matip was the only one that saw him. Van Dijk didn't see him. Trent didn't see him. Henderson didn't see him. Matip was the only one that saw him.
Exactly. So
we have a point.
Yeah, so it's just a case where like this whole, because of the effect that stats and so on and so forth have, it's just crazy. Because all right, look, we as Yardman, Zine, you have a group up with just a bunch of Yardman and watch ball, right? And a man ping a pass from probably the right back to the other, like him change the wing. And
left wing.
The ball so sweet. Yeah, say, every man go ball. You get what I say? That's why man watch football, dog. That's why man watch football. Man watch football for your fucking winger can't even beat a bomber clot, send a wing back. And if you can't beat the blood clot wing back, at least try to play a 1-2 with your striker blood.
But you didn't understand that.
Just imagine a tune into Manchester United. Hoyland won't left the penalty box, and Garnacho can't even beat him winger, but him score 2 goals. Same as a wonderful youth prospect. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Me no watch football for see that blood. Me can't watch. The only thing me can watch from Manchester United now is Kobe Mino and Casemiro with them defensive prowess and him smarts. But apart from that, me tune in for United, bro. Me I watch United for much years now. Every game I watch, this bomber club Bruno can never keep the fucking ball for 5 seconds, dog. Me see Manchester United ping like 16 passes and the 17 passes Bruno, and him cannot keep the fucking ball, dog.
Flawless. Can we move to Man United now, please? Can we move to Man United? Because
the last bit before it is, we go get there. Don't worry about it.
Okay, please.
Just
because
one
you
last
get
thing.
him. My
Yeah,
blood is
nah,
boiling
we
now, so
gonna
let's
get to
go.
it, man.
Let's
We
Even
gonna
the
go.
get
most
we gonna
aggressive
get to all
shot
the teams.
creator, the greatest footballer. Oh, he's better than KDB. Better than my bumbo clot.
Flex, please.
Actually, we
Charles,
gonna
let's
get
go.
that. Don't worry, we gonna get
Please.
that. Just one last thing. Obviously, we gotta get to the last result as well.
If you come
Of
off
the,
a
of the
dog,
season
I
so
swear
far,
to God.
Fulham home victory versus Bournemouth. Bournemouth's form fell off a cliff. Obviously, they was the informed team in the Premier League not too long ago. Now they haven't won in their last
Nah,
five.
nah,
Go on, Kinnicky.
And
that's
them
what
give
happens when
me
you that is what happened when you think you could go this season depending on Dominic Solanke. This is what happens when you think Dominic Solanke and inshallah is a tactic. That is what you have. That's what happened. Any team that relies on Dominic Solanke always fails. Always
brother,
on.
hold on. No. First things first. The only team that has ever relied on Dominic Solanke is AFC Bournemouth. Let's start with that because this man get 2 game and Klopp was like, no.
No, Chelsea scammed you
Yeah.
guys. I'm 100% convinced Chelsea scammed you guys with Dominic Solanke. Like this man is on 12 goals this season, and I can tell you for a fact I still don't rate this guy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna score no
This man
more.
has 12 goals this season, and I still don't rate him as a striker. I still don't rate him as a striker.
Yeah, more
I
take him
can't.
over Nunes.
Fam, I can't.
And
This man is just the definition. For Fulham today is a very good result. Very good game from Willian. How old is that guy? Isn't he like 42, you know?
And
But
for some
play,
reason, Arteta is the problem. Willian was the problem. And
Willian was the
Aubameyang
problem, you
was
know?
the problem.
No, let's
And
not
Pep
let's not
was
start
the problem.
no, let's not start praising William before Troops get in the chat. I remember the watch alongs, man.
Hey, shout out Troops, man. Troops, if you're watching, man.
Nah,
Hope you enjoyed the Spurs Brighton game.
nah,
So big up to Troops. You lot make sure you subscribe, man. Make sure you lot subscribe to Troops
nah,
TV
man.
every
But
single time, man.
that was put it like this. This game against Fulham versus Brighton against Bournemouth was just a formality. Like Bournemouth really didn't do anything that much. I mean, Senses scored a good goal, but otherwise than that, Bournemouth offered nothing.
Well, first, okay.
Fulham was just dominant. It was just dominant for 90 minutes.
Fulham a good side still in a dark. Like
Yeah,
Fulham
yeah.
is
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, they were
They're not
decent. You
very
know what it is?
consistent though. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like
Yeah, they're
some of
up
the
and
results,
down.
I've seen results where they've won, and I'm like, how have you won like that? And then I see results where they've lost, and I'm like, how have you lost? Like they're not a normal mid-table club in regards to their results. I bet if I click through, they've had some crazy results, and I'm like, yo, how have you?
Fulham is the type of team that would beat Man United 3-0 and then go lose 5-0 to freaking Burnley.
Yeah, like they lost 3-0 away at Bournemouth, lost 2-0 at home to Burnley. I was saying like, but then they beat West Ham at home 5-0. That makes no sense. How you beat West Ham 5-0 at home, but then you lose at home to Burnley?
That's man, I'm tired, brother.
But it wasn't even but one was the thing is one was the 10th of December and the next game was the 23rd. So they played a couple of games in between. But then even before they had back-to-back 5-0 wins.
Yes,
They beat Forest at home 5-0 and then West Ham at home 5-0. And then before the game before that, they 4-3 against Liverpool. That's not normal.
Yeah. And then they lost.
Yo, listen, it's like you go on a couple night out, say you have 3 night outs and you pick up like a 8 for 2 of them. Sometimes you just cut with a 4 dog and you just have
yeah, because the drink have a look at it.
You know, you got exactly. Yo, Jono, need something tonight, and you peep and you say, Jono, we can't, but we need we just cancel out tonight. It never happened. Drink enough to couple shots and you're good. You see me?
Yeah, the
2 shots of rain if you just say just 2 shots of rain if you're depend.
You see me? Just keep the Uber open, dog. So you can just slide up and call the Uber center. Yo, guy, yard.
Don't even spend the night. Don't even spend the night.
I don't want to see you go. I said, go dog. More while you just have to lose, dog. Is it? It's like that life, dog.
You have to, but hey, big up to everyone that's locked in. That's all the Saturday games. Run up the likes, though. We need you lot to run up the likes on the live stream. Whether you're watching this live right now, watching this back, are you not entertained, people? Obviously, latest show added to the Sarcasm City TV roster. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. Roll to 10K. This is a weekly show, people, so you will get this every Saturday. I'm gonna talk to Alexa Kadeki, Pat in the time, but yes, you will get this on a weekend. So we'll go now. Preview before we get to the. Obviously, at the end, we'll do the blue card talk as well, which is a whole nonsense. And we'll get previews from you. I mean, predictions from you, man, for the Sunday games and the Saturday games as well next week. But yeah, let's go. Well, Kaneki, you wanted to go to it. So Aston Villa, Manchester United. Thoughts.
So, I had the unfortunate to be in one of Saeed's streams with Neji. That said, with chest, Lex, I saw you in the comments. This man said, with chest. This man.
This man is the.
With every single.
Listen, somebody tell Saeed for stop block my fucking super chats, please. Because sometimes.
You blocked over there. I get you unblocked. Wait, no,
I'm not blocking, you know. It's just that I send a super chat, but because me cook a man from the panel and don't read it.
Yeah, you be wilding, man. I understand.
No,
I get it.
First of all, you have the B-Tech rants. This youth, yo, dog. I don't know if you watch this episode. There's this guy, right? This man look exactly like Rance with all of the opposite fucking thinkings. The man, I don't know. Yo, me take a picture, dog. Hold on.
I think when he might talk about
big up to
my God.
The panelist as well. Big up all the panelists on there.
Oh my days, this brother dog. And them did a cook him. Them call the man. A man saying in the comments, what in the metaverse is this version of Rance? Yo, the man look just like him.
I don't know who he is.
I'm going to start. Nagy said, with all the air in his lungs that God gave him, that Bruno Fernandes is better than Dino because Dino lost the ball more than Bruno. Ronaldinho.
Kaneki. Let me.
Ronaldinho.
Kaneki, let me stop you. Ronaldinho, you know what? Ronaldinho might go. He's the best footballer I've ever seen, and I'm a 90s baby. So I've seen pretty much all the GOATs in the modern day era. However, when man say certain things about football, in particular when it comes to Bruno, before you respond, you just have to let it go. I don't even argue about Bruno no more. If you rate Bruno at this point, unless it's somebody new asking me a question, like Veta did before you go, like Veta did because he didn't know my full opinion on Bruno. Cool. But at this point, if you believe that Bruno is a quality player, let people believe it. There's all the evidence in the world. Oh, you're talking about I know my man as well. He's cool. I forgot his name off the top of my head, but you're cool done. Yeah.
Double A. Is it double A? It's double A. He's talking.
No, it's not double A. No. Oh, what's his name? I forgot his name because he goes by another alliance. He goes by another name. He goes by another type. Yeah. He's cool. I know him. Now it's not Flex Boobs. It's not Flex. It's on the channel. No, Boobs. You mentioned Zidane. I've said it. Zidane, the best midfielder I've ever seen. He's the best midfielder.
Flawless. Please put the team down there. Please.
Oh man. Okay. Right. At least.
I swear to God.
Stop. I couldn't believe what man said.
I was debating with him on Saeed's channel because we did something about it was in regards to Benzema last month before you go.
No, what's the obsession with Bruno Fernandes?
Well, some people just wait.
This man wants to sit down and talk about what has Kevin De Bruyne done for Belgium? What has Bruno done for Portugal? In Belgium's history, Kevin De Bruyne is their best ever midfielder. For Portugal, their best attacking midfielder is Rui Costa. Bruno Fernandes is not in anything Portugal.
Yeah, he's done nothing for Portugal.
Anything at Portugal. In Portugal's strongest team, Bruno is not in it. Bruno doesn't start in Portugal's strongest team. It's Bernardo Silva, it's Ruben Neves, and it's Pereira. Bruno Fernandes that went an entire calendar year and had 8 assists in 42 Premier League games. This is the Bruno Fernandes that you're telling me is on the level of
No, the striker fall. Listen. And a Bruno fault. Bruno create the chances, but the man them so shit them not score them.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, dog.
I'm going to give you guys a stat. I'm going to give you guys something. I want you to try and tell me which one of these guys is a midfielder. I'm going to give you 3 stats. 67 chances, 11 big chances, 4 assists. 30 chances, 17 big chances, 10 assists. One of this is a right back. One of this is a midfielder. Can you tell me who the right back is? Which
By the
stat
way,
is the right back?
by your tone, it's the better stats is the right back. I'm guessing. The better stats, the 17 assists in the 30 games. As I said, the better stats is the right back. I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm guessing.
The 10 assists with less chances is Trippier. 67 chances, 11 big chances. So you made 67 chances.
Here's the thing is, Kadeki, one thing about Trippier, for all of his faults, he has a very good, whether it's a delivery from set pieces, so free kicks or corners, and just look at the goal he set up today. The ball for Bruno.
Charlton Morrison for Luton Town this season has 20 chances. 20 chances, mind you. 12 big chances. And he's on what? 8 assists. None of these guys are doing anything like Bruno Fernandes. 67, you're spamming. You're spamming. That's what you're doing. You're spamming.
You see me?
You said we don't know again, but Kaneki, you know, I know, Lex knows. When it comes to Bruno, what we don't understand is Kaneki has stance.
All
the evidence. Yeah. Look at all the evidence we have to talk about him because he's been here long enough, and people still want to. People still like the same way. You know what Bruno stands are like. Ollie stands. We could have got relegated with Manchester United under Ollie, and certain fans would have still backed him. When Liverpool beat us 5-0 at Old Trafford, certain man still came out and backed him. At this point, Bruno could go 3 seasons without registering a goal or assist, and people would still back him. That's just where it's at. That's just where it's at.
May I go help you out? You know when... oh my days. You know... Calm down. You know when you have a brethren dog and them a deal with this girl and you have some news on the girl, but you know you can't tell him because I'm not gonna believe you. I'm gonna say, man, you're just jealous or you're just this because you can't have a girl like this when you know so the man girl just like give her the thing left, right, and center dog. And you gotta tell him you probably fall out with the man because you try to help the man, sister dog. It's not the right thing. You gotta set up yourself. You gotta mash up yourself. Until later on down the line when them realize no, it's too late. You have to just allow him, make him do him thing because that's when I realize with some of these man, it's like not everyone has standards, dog, of a certain level. But you know what upset me the most about these guys is because these man, here's what them do. Like on the stream, when you watch the stream, you remember when him did I say, you know, you might not be able to see what Ten Hag is doing, but I sit and I watch Ten Hag and I can see what he's doing. I see the style of play and what he's trying to do or this and that and what have you. Listen, as a football fan, who gives a fuck what he's trying to do? It is not working.
Yeah. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. That's why you never hear me say, "Oh, he doesn't have a style of play," and this and that. Whether he has a style of play or whether he doesn't, what he is attempted to do is not working because the performances and the results. So it don't matter to me.
Flawless. The thing with Ten Hag, and this is what when he said that, I'm like, Ten Hag came out and said he dropped Casemiro for footballing reasons. Name me one football reason why you put Scott McTominay on a pitch over Casemiro. You are not. Oh yes, Lex.
Here's the next statement we make. This man said, to the reporter, I told you when I got back my players, I told you, as a coach, it does not matter if you have your players or not, i.e. and Postecoglou. Because if you're a proper coach, your team will still look like a cohesive unit. If you're waiting on players, it means that the players are bailing you out. You are convicting yourself, my friend.
We went to Anfield with Fellaini, Lingard, and Pogba. Everybody was injured. It was Phil Jones and Chris Smalling. We went to Anfield with eight key injuries and came out with a draw.
Who did the coach?
Mourinho.
Oh my days, who? Say that again.
Yeah, Mourinho, fam. This man is like, oh.
Hold on. But for some reason, Mourinho not good.
Fam, listen. This man.
Every Premier League team will want a proper coach right now. Any level you're at, Jose Mourinho will win you those trophies. It's as simple as that. So if you're a Europa League side, you're going to the final, my friend.
Yeah, you can win your Europa League.
If you're a Champions League side, you're going to the final, my friend.
I disagree with that, but we move.
No, disagree with the Champions League.
And a Champions League level team, him going battle it. That's what you said to me.
No, battle it means you have the ability to do it, but you fall short because of mentality. Yeah. Again, I'm not getting into Mourinho debate on here. No. That's what I'm saying is when you bottle it. When you bottle it, that means that you have the ability to do it, but the mentality is
you couldn't do it.
Mourinho's mentality. Yes, no. Mourinho doesn't have
Mourinho's mentality is there, just not the team.
Yeah, you don't have the ability. Time's passed him by. Bear in mind, Lex, you are talking to a Mourinho fan. He's my. Let me tell you this. He's my second favorite manager of all time. I am a huge Mourinho fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look like the way I manage on Football Manager is Mourinho-esque. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason for that. The way I set up my teams when I played pro when I was a kid and played FIFA when I was a kid. Shout out to my brother Thompson, like Mourinho. No. It's not no misunderstanding. It's just the fact that nostalgia. And people can't. I agree with you when you said can he win you a Europa League? Absolutely, he can. Can he win you a Conference League? Absolutely, he did it with Roma. Can he win you a FA Cup or League Cup? Because no big team is going to hire him. That's why.
No big team.
No big team go hire him because of everything that comes with it.
That's a number point. I am saying
my issue, fam. Listen, it's just something else because shout out IRL Itachi in Sahid's stream for unblocking me because when he was saying I see what Ten Hag is doing, I'm like, yes, Stevie Wonder sees what Ten Hag is doing as well. Ray Charles can see a lot of what Ten Hag is doing right now, fam. This one is like, I see what he's doing. You see, from 10 sound like some child. I told you, I saw him. I told you I saw Superman. I told you.
Hideki, you gotta get your prediction on this. Prediction on the game. Well, let's go there. Okay, scoreline. We're losing. What score?
2-0 Aston Villa.
2-0 Villa. Lex, what you telling me? Aston Villa, Manchester United. You saying 2-1. All right, switching lanes to the earlier kickoff on the Sunday. Quick predictions from you, man, in regards to this. We'll go to you again, Kaneki. West Ham United, Arsenal.
Draw.
Okay. All right, first. Lex, what you saying?
Hold on. I'm gonna mix up my predictions, dog.
All right, cool. No worries. We can what's it called? Redo it. Go on.
Because I think I'm predicting a draw for Arsenal as well.
So you reckon what? 2-2? What you saying? 1-1? 2-2?
1-1. 1-1.
So you're saying 1-1, Kaneki. What are you saying, Lex?
I'm saying 1-1.
Oh. Zuma. A rough Suchek. Yo, West Ham might lose this, dog. Big man thing. Probably 2-1 Arsenal. Big man.
Saying 2-1 Arsenal. Okay.
And of course, it's hard to predict something else other than that.
No, first. Okay. And that being said, the Monday game as well. We'll go to you, Lex. Crystal Palace, Chelsea.
Who the home?
Crystal Palace. I always say the home team first.
Oh yeah, mad. Crystal Palace, Chelsea. I'm gonna see the predicted lineup.
Yeah, no stress. Kaneki, Crystal Palace, Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Scoreline?
2-0.
2-0 Chelsea. First.
But I have what's his name even scoring this game if he's starting. Nkunku.
Okay.
Nkunku is going to have to start this game. 2-0. Palmer Nkunku. 2-0. 2-0 Chelsea.
Crystal Palace. Yo, but Chelsea will just bottle this, to be honest. But yeah, let's say 2-0 as well.
You say 2-0 Chelsea, yeah?
Mm.
All right, first. Okay, people, before we close out, make sure you run up the likes, man. Like I said, hit the subscribe button as well. I keep saying it. You're not entertained. Always bring you the best shows here outside. Because there ain't no other show like this out there in the content creator space, people. And Lex mentioned it earlier, so we'll go to it. This blue card nonsense that they are planning on implementing. I don't know if it's full, if they're definitely going to do it. I'll just give my thoughts on it quickly. I did on the Back Again pod. I think it's foolish. They already can't implement the rules they already have, and now they're just overcomplicating stuff. Like you in the kitchen and can't cook with the ingredients of the seasoning you have, and now you want to add more ingredients and more seasoning and a side. You're trying to add a side and you can't even get the main dish right. Like what is going on in that? What is happening? You can't cook the curry goat right, and now you're trying to add the rice. No. Just concentrate on getting the curry goat right, and then we get to the rice. But you've been messing up this curry goat. It's been awful. You know what I'm saying? And now you're trying to add rice.
And don't even bring up curry goat. What do you call it? Is it PMGOL? is that the call of it? PMGOL? Listen, you man are out here in the kitchen burning water. I sent you to boil water and you're out here burning it. And you're trying to add and then you're trying to add rice.
You know what's hilarious about that, Kaneki? I gotta stop you. That's so Caribbean because both my nanas used to say that when people can't cook. You know what I'm saying? They're bun water.
Big man thing. Yo, dog, listen. All right.
Bun water, you know, that's funny.
What is football about? Because as far as I'm concerned, this is just a whole conspiracy theory we're going to go down now. Because it's a case where we're giving referees more control so that we can rig games. That has to be. That has to be it. What?
Because
for dissent. You want
to know what I want them to do?
Listen, at this point, just end men's football, and we could just watch women's football if we're gonna do all of this shit.
Might as well.
That's the only thing that makes sense. That's the only thing that makes sense. Because if you can't tell a man to fuck off on a ball field, how it makes sense? You're on the field, man, kick you, man, elbow you. You run, you're tired, you're stressed out, you probably lose 4-0. But if you tell the ref to fuck off, man, you go sit down on the bench for 10 minutes.
Flawless, you're saying the women do this. It's women. What they say is probably even worse. We've heard women argue. It's probably worse.
They say worse.
Some of them might go up to the referee. That's why your man's cheating on you. Yeah? That's it.
Red card, ref. That's a red card. No, blue card.
Ref getting on the nerves. That's why you had 3 abortions. Exactly. And that's why you miscarried.
So me now need to sit down. First of all, if Bruno don't play 60, don't get
he's
minus
on 13.
Game, I'm done with football. That's the first.
He's 13. This whole sin shit.
You understand? With this shit, Bruno play
13.
10 men every game. That's all me can. If I don't see that, then boy, the rules rigged. Number 1, number 2, blue card for what, blood? Blue card. What is the significance? Do the fans want it? No. Does it contribute to football? No. What does it do? The only thing it does is give the refs more control to affect the outcome of the game. Brother, you're going 2-1. You're going 2-1. Yo, listen, let me tell you who I do this. And them new United owners, you know, and now go back to the Fergie days, a fucking Fergie time. And that's going on. These men come in, all of a sudden, blue card.
Where's the
Ineos, man. Them say
you have to blame Chelsea. You have to blame the Chelsea.
We need to get United back to glory. We can't do it the legit way. So we need to implement this.
It's the Chelsea owners.
We're going 2-1 against West Ham, and all of a sudden West Ham striker get a blue card. What do West Ham striker do? Him told me I'm having a bad game.
Lex. It's the Chelsea owner. You did not hear this man talking about we want to make a new formation with the 4-4-3. 4-4-3.
Leave football alone, dog. Leave it alone. Go dig for no island. Iraq and them fuck with the blood. Leave football alone. This is the only fucking sport we can enjoy. Please leave it alone. We don't need all of this shit.
Everybody's talking about, with the ref. You want to know what you can do instead of this blue card? How about put a mic on the ref? Put a mic on the ref. Let us hear.
Put a mic on the ref. I'm sure the ref will tell the man them to suck them mother too.
You know, the crazy part is, the reason why they can't put a mic, they can't broadcast that.
I don't.
Like the
Broadcast
mic and the
it.
ref, they can't broadcast it.
America
No,
broadcast
Kaneki,
the NFL.
they can't because of obviously
the game too.
it's
Because we
rules and
would like to
regulations.
know why
They
this
can't
man
broadcast.
get 10 minutes.
They
Fam,
can't do
don't
that.
come
They
tell me.
can't.
Flawless, put the thing up. Please put the thing up. Please put the thing up. Please put the thing up.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Flawless, you have to go
Yeah.
put that straight on Twitch.
I don't need to hear these guys talking about it. Oh, it's profanity. What about the kids? These kids are hearing more cursing in their own house.
Yes,
get
I
the
hear
mess,
you,
yeah?
but I hear that. But what I'm saying is the rules and regulations with TV networks. You can't just
Rules
have
of
people. You can't have people at 5:30 p.m., 12:30 p.m. You know what I'm saying on a
It's the
Saturday.
Kardashians
Cursing
can
out.
hear me on TV. It's the
What
Kardashians can hear me on
I
TV.
hear
You
you.
can
What
say the F word in a football match.
I hear that, but what time? What network and what time
No.
is the Kardashians on? It's
Niggas
after the
stop
watershed. If
football.
football was
Unless-
nighttime, I hear you. If football was all 10
Fam,
p.m.,
I
11
don't
p.m., 12
care.
p.m., 12 a.m., midnight. Yeah,
So hold
I
on,
hear
that's,
you. You don't care.
that's why
Christian
man,
guys need
that's
to.
why they might bring up the blue card.
I have no
But
idea. You know
I
why
don't
they brought
care.
up the blue
Put
card?
a mic on the
You know
ref.
what it
First of
is?
all, dog, look on the state of the world. Look on the state of the world. Who give
I
a
hear you.
who care
No,
about body
no.
hair,
I hear you, but what I'm saying is the reason why they can't mic up the ref is for the rules and regulations with that. That's getting cut up there. You can't just be swearing willy-nilly on national TV.
Why
Broadcast
not?
worldwide.
No,
You
but
can't.
if you mic him up, him not gonna swear. That's what I tell you.
Why
Nah, they
not?
will.
Him not gonna
They will.
behave himself.
Nah, they will.
I
Because you
don't
know what?
care.
Because you know what the crazy part is. Like players have been overheard. Like the
Hey,
mics
yo.
picked up stuff, and the commentators been like, "Sorry if you heard any foul language." That's
What are you
happened before.
apologizing for? Are these guys a bunch of Christians? Is this a
Nah, fam,
Mormon
you can't.
country now?
You can't. Yeah, but you can't just be doing that with infants and kids watching. You can't do that. You can't be doing them things. You can't be doing them things. That's what it is. You can't do that, man. Like, you
I don't care.
You can't just be.
Let
You can't just be.
Let me see the passion.
Yo, you can't
Let
be
me
2
hear the
p.m.
passion.
You can't be. You can't be. You can't hear 2 p.m. on a Sunday and hearing all this effing and cheffing on TV.
Why
Like,
not?
Brother,
I grew up with it. I grew up with it.
Listen. At least interview them after the game. I'll interview the rest.
I hear you
Because
with that.
I don't want to hear no footage next 2 weeks after the game done, and you already never give the offside goal a score and this and that, blah blah blah. No, because if we lose the league by 3 points or 2 points right now, are the ref going to cause it?
But this, you know that, Lex? You know what, Lex?
No,
I agree with that.
Man can just put you down to 9 men. What the limit?
But think about it.
That's the
averages 13 a game, flawless. Bruno averages 13 a game. So if one blue card is 10 minutes, that's 130 minutes.
Don't
Yeah,
even
yeah,
start
Man's not going to be on the pitch.
Yeah, and that's the crazy part is that
Take away
they
captaincy.
haven't. I already know because of the incompetence of everybody involved within regards to refereeing in the Premier League. Everyone's incompetent. They ain't thought these things through.
Hey, flawless.
And even
Flawless,
this is a
these
bad idea.
Flawless, these guys are trying to make this hockey. I've seen hockey. Hockey is different.
Yeah, I mentioned it.
Yeah, hockey is completely different.
Bro,
I don't need no cards. If you don't want to mic up the ref, as you said, you're afraid of profanities. Oh, well, you think about the kids and what about? I don't care. If not that, as Lex said, interview the ref. Go through every one of his decision.
I'm with that.
10 minutes.
The interviewing of the refs should be in there. Refs should be asked questions after games.
Exactly.
Because
why did you make this decision at the 27 minutes?
Game. Why did you do this, referee? Oh, the thought process was this and that. Let us know. You get what I say? Let us know.
Something.
Man.
This blue card, you guys can't even apply the yellow card, right? Fernandinho was out here doing 36 cynical fouls against players. I'm not getting a single yellow. Am I lying, Lex? Fernandinho would do the most red card tackle thing in the game. He would get a yellow.
That's a crazy one. Not noted.
Nothing.
On to the next. But you're Manchester United fan, so you can't talk.
Lex, me know why you know from you, Lex. Me know why you know from you, all right? I don't need to hear from you.
All right? Stop pretending.
I don't want to know from you.
Don't bother with the amount of fuckery me.
Because one of the game them play against City where Trent literally catch the ball and throw it over time back.
Listen,
nobody never said about it. I know why you don't know from you.
We ain't going down this rabbit hole. We are not doing this.
Mike up the right is a dog. You're wanna overflow like the fucking Christian song.
Yo, anything you say about money like it is allegedly. It hasn't been proven.
Allegedly not been proven.
Allegedly,
You have proof?
Yo, oh my God, me that gonna make a statement. Flawless, listen, you need one of them automatic mute thing that.
Yeah. You about to we gonna keep it stepping. Hey,
Yo, we can't do this shit live. It's dangerous as fuck. Listen,
yeah, don't you? Hey, Lex. Don't you think when I was putting this show together, I was like, yo, if there's one show that's gonna get me cancelled, it could be this one. I was like,
Lex,
man, let's roll the dice.
Lex,
You know what I'm saying?
Lex, you guys don't even
rolled the dice on
understand.
this. I rolled that shit. You know what I'm saying?
man, fair monitor my thought process, blood.
I rolled that dice. But yeah, you lot make sure you hit the likes, please. Make sure hit the like button on the video. Again, are you not entertained?
Oh,
I can see from the chat. You lot fucks with the show. Make sure you hit the share button. Make sure you subscribe. I will be adding a playlist as well, people. I will be adding a playlist for this show as well. I'll do that probably tomorrow, actually, or if not tonight, either tonight or tomorrow. You'll get this show every Saturday. I need to part the time with the man. Normally will be Saturday 10 p.m. UK times, but I'm not around next Saturday, so I need to chat to the man and hopefully we can move it to Sunday. But going forward, after next week, it'll be Saturdays 10 p.m. We'll be recapping the Saturday Premier League games, previewing the Sunday games, and yeah, of course, Eli. It says great fucking show, laughing my ass off. Need more of this for sure. Oh yeah, man.
Man, I was scroll Twitter, right? And Lee said because Bayern lose, them need to buy a dog and call him winner. Hopefully that will help.
I don't think you guys understand. I have to keep it PG because my mom's visiting.
Oh yes, yeah. You know what? Shout out to mom. I tell her I said big up, man. Shout out to her, man.
You need to stay there permanently. Invite her over every time we enter the show, dog.
Shout out to her. Shit, Flawless got a banger with this one. And to Jimmy says, how me not upon this episode? Because you know what, Jimmy? I'm not gonna lie. I actually forgot you of Jamaican descent. That's why. No. He Chelsea. He Chelsea, but he is Yardman. But you know what it?
Top six only.
You know what it is? Hey, Jimmy. I was rolling the dice with this show. But Jimmy, that's a great idea. I'm gonna shout you. Jimmy, phenomenal idea. But I didn't reason why I didn't shout you, Jimmy, because I had an idea for another show with you. But I'm gonna shout you, Jimmy. I got you. And make sure you lot subscribe to Jimmy Smith TV. Yeah, Jimmy, my don. Hey, Jimmy, you know what? I'm gonna shout you. But that's why I didn't shout you for this one, because I had an idea for another show with you, and I let you know about it. I definitely shout you. Big up the Yardman Sajina. Big up Kaneki's mum. She the MVP of the live stream. Thank God she was there. You know what I'm saying? That. Shout out to Kaneki's match. For real.
I can't swear. I might be 26, but she's still checking.
Yeah, man, good.
Yeah, I can't cause a single bad word on my parents.
There's respect, fam.
Just rain you, man, in. But Flawless, big up yourself, brother. Yeah, man, I'm glad you lot have enjoyed the show. I've enjoyed this show thoroughly as well. Big up Kaneki, big up Lex.
Blue Cat. Can you imagine, dog? So first of all, the blue card I gotta take about 5 minutes to administer, and then the player and then extra time I gotta be like 20 minutes now. Like, brother, what is
all of them? Blue card make a yellow. How much blue card make a yellow? That more
question. Cause you have to get a yellow after like 3 hours to do.
How much blue card for your suspension? How much? Is it 15?
Yeah,
12?
And then how much players can blue card at one time?
That's the point. Can 10 players get
in 10 minutes?
You know, just the goalkeeper alone, you know, because everybody cursing. You know, when everybody just swab the referee, just blue card, you know.
And that's how you know they ain't thought this thoroughly through. They have not thought through these things like
you know, when
Americanize the sport. That's what it needs to start to.
When I grew up as a little youth, I thought adults were smart individuals, the pinnacle of our society. And the older I get, I realize everybody are just idiot, dog.
Everybody idiot. Number one. Number two, a lot of people just winging it. I'm telling you. A lot of people just be winging it. People just be winging this life shit. I thought I don't
be calling me out like this, Flawless. You can't be calling me out like this. I've been winging it and it's working so far.
Hey, Kaneki, look at this channel that we are on. This was a straight wing. This weren't no planting. I just winging it. Yo, I'm a build this platform like this is straight winging it. I was trial and error, and it's working. Yes.
And what's funny? I'm gonna demo wing it, and you are try and you not reach nowhere. And the man them wing it, them gone way ahead of you. Yes, yo.
Listen, that guy that bought that ticket when Leicester won the league to this day, that was the ultimate win. This man bet $100 on Leicester to win the league.
Nice, dog. I tell you.
Bye, yo, you man. Yeah, anyway.
All right.
Don't bet on Arsenal to win the league, though.
We gonna close out.
You're not gonna get no money.
Yeah, Arsenal to bet. Yeah, don't bet on Arsenal.
Yeah, don't bet on Arsenal to win the league. You're not gonna get no
Oh,
money.
God.
Don't waste your money. Make sure you gamble responsibly, only if you're over there illegally.
Yo, you need to get one of them sponsored, the dog.
Oh yeah, soon come, man. You know what I'm saying? And that more sponsors. You know what I'm saying? Soon come. And to Janadu asked about, no, this is not the last live stream of the day. It's the last live stream on YouTube. Big up to the man them who held down the AFCON watch along, but we will be on playback for Golden State Warriors Phoenix Suns. That watch along. Download the playback app. Playback. So I'll explain in a second. Yeah, it's an app that they've got a deal with the NBA. So you can watch. So we'll be on screen like the panelists, and then you'll see the game on behind us if you have an NBA League Pass. So yeah, it's a file. It's file. But sign up anyway. Follow, man. Download the app. That's to everyone. Playback.tv/SarcasmCityTV or wherever you get your apps. So yeah, people, half an hour from now, we will be live on there for Golden State Warriors versus Phoenix Suns. So we did the game yesterday. We did Lakers Pelicans, and then before that, we did a couple of days ago the Lakers Nuggets game as well. But that's where all the NBA watch-alongs will be going down. Yeah. All of them will go, and I'll be giving away some league passes to get some opportunity for some league passes as well. But I'll explain all that once the man them have done their outros as well. But Lex, anything you want to add before we close out?
Yo, big up still. Nothing really. It's just, more blessings to the chat. Everyone go and leave the like, the subscribe. You know the thing go. And please just double check it, because sometimes me forget to like and subscribe. I have to come back and double check it and do it. So just drop the thing, get this out, get flawless to 10k, 20k, 30k, 100k. You get what I say? I'm more just do this thing, is it? But 100%. big up Kineki, big up flawless for the chattings and thing, cause man just want a ball game, dog, is it?
Yeah, man, 100%. Kineki, saying to you, anything you want to add?
Yeah, man, big up chat, just trust me. Sometimes these talks are therapeutic, because sometimes we just need to decompress after just watching just 90 minutes of just foolishness, so remember to just like and subscribe, which is, let me just recheck. Yep, like and already subscribe, already hit the like. So road to 10k. Come on, guys, we can do this, man. But trust.
Yeah, man, 10 hug in. Arteta in.
100%. Yeah, man, clop out, man. Let's go. But yeah, people, like you see it there. Yeah, man, 100%. But clop in then. But yeah. As I was saying, playback people will be live in half an hour for Golden State Warriors, Phoenix Suns. If you have an NBA League Pass, people, then you can watch along with us. So you'll see myself on the screen, the rest of my panelists, and then behind us, you will see then the game, people. And what I'm going to do is the first 5 people who join the next year, the first 5 people who join the general membership, link for the memberships in the pin comment, I will give out a League Pass for the rest of this month and the rest of next month as well, people. For the first 5 people to join the membership. I'm also going to run a raffle as well. I'm going to run a raffle as well, people. So everyone that super chats on the channel, they'll be then in the raffle for next month, for the month of March, to get NBA League Pass for that month as well.
NBA League Pass. Is mine still up? Wait, why I mean NBA? Why I mean NBA League Pass? I got everything on some Bandulu sites.
Patent it, man. Patent it. But yes, love to have. Yeah, go on, Lex. Go on.
Just don't make the League Pass catch no win at the raffle, dog, because they're going to say it rigged.
Yeah. Well, ain't no rigged thing. You know what I'm saying? They know me, man. I'm honest enough. I would never do that thing like that in regards to the rigged thing. But yes, love to. And actually, one last thing, people. This show will be available on all audio platforms. Why you're not watching this show on YouTube, I don't know. This is definitely a show on Sarcasm City TV you need to watch on YouTube, but we are available on all audio platforms wherever you stream music. So Spotify, 5-star us, leave us a review, Sarcasm City TV, or you iPhone users, iTunes, Apple Podcast, the same. Same with SoundCloud as well. Hit the follow button as well, because you might want to listen. Maybe you're cooking, maybe you're cleaning, maybe you're driving, maybe you're at work, maybe you're at the gym, maybe you're actually in yard walking on the beach. And you're like, I don't want YouTube up. sucking up all my data. My data plan isn't built like that. So you might want to listen on one of the audio platforms. But this show will be a weekly show, people. You will get it Saturdays, 10 p.m. Next week, it won't be Saturday, but going forward, that is the time slot. But this has been the Premier League podcast, Yardman edition, pilot episode, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up for tuning in. Let me see who's live, actually. I think Beige and Reds is live, actually. So we'll raid them. Big on my Beige and Duns every single time. Believe they're still live. So we're going to raid them. Yes, they are. So just put Sarcasm City raid in capital letters to the Beige and Reds, man. Then big up. Love to everyone that's locked in.
Cool. Look at more.